chilling in my area, listening to the silence and listening to the birds. I never operate on fake news these days. Cats and dogs brag about everything. I just move in silence and make a bag. Bread on the table, but I gotta have it in detail. Man, count your chickens before they hatch. You know what I mean? Fiend for the green like Jack and the Beanstalk. 6 pigs in the area, I thought I could smell pork. Simplicity over that fake reality. Just because you got this and that don't make you something. People like us will strip you down, left with nothing. Imagine making 100K in your area, having nothing to something. Sitting back and laughing, GTA missions. Now we on to something. Trackies on. Blah 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 blah. Trackies on. Blah 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 blah. Trackies on. Blah 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 blah. Trackies on. Blah 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 blah. Trackies on. Trackies on. Blah 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 blah. Trackies on. Blah 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 blah. Trackies on. Blah 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 blah. I was out there in my trackies getting racks, 150, 20, stacking cash. All this money on me heavy, that's a fact. These steps in my trackies won't fit with a pack. 50K in the mattress, that's a stash. Flipping in the kitchen, numbers jumping out the trap flat with my truckies on. I was getting racks with my trackies on. Trackies on, trackies on, trackies on. Trackies on, yeah. Let my nuts hang. I was weighing up the math, stacking up this profit before popping tags. Got that carry cash, 20K and in the Nike gym sack. Yeah, you already know that too much silence got it priced. Learn young, keep your head up and your dome tight, eyes wide open. This world got a twist, I trust no soul. Only the shadows you roll with. Life too real, every day another clothes miss. Trackies on, but the aura says millions. Get this cash stacked to the ceiling, let my nuts hang in them Nike trackies. Sold 6 of the packies, 20K in the black baggie, counting up profit, feeling trappy. Little mama happy for a couple K, and she start to ass clap the ass, 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 clap. Trackies on, trackies on, trackies on, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Trackies on. Blah 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 blah. Trackies on. Blah 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 blah.